Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Video Weblog. We are Tuesday, December the 15th. Yeah, I think. Yeah. It's almost midnight. But I've been working tonight, which is something that's rare enough to be mentioned, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's really rare. I am not known for being someone who works their ass off, and that's kind of strange, seeing as how I've been part of a formation that's supposed to be, it's supposed to be the one path to be part of the elite of the nation. I was in a what's called here a Prépa, so a preparatory class. It might sound a bit like cram school, but it's definitely not that. It's a fabulous place where you learn to be arrogant, because that some people say, yeah, it's self-confidence, it's all about a positive emulation. No, it's about finishing off your opponents when they're down because of your professors. But I wasn't really someone who could do that, except like in Latin maybe. Sometimes in geography. I helped a lot of people in geography who became better than me. But hey, one thing that I can do today is, going out and saying words like aesthetic, and basically it sounds natural coming from me. But there's a lot of words that you learn to use correctly, because you kind of have to be the representative of the elite. You're not exactly the elite. I mean, by no stretch of the mind am I the elite, because I passed with for the university was with flying colors, but in total honesty, I had like 8 on my whole first year. So yeah, that wasn't really glorious. Also, one of the biggest disappointments in my love life, because love sucks, doesn't it? But that's what you are, though, Stephanie. I'm watching Monday Night Raw because yesterday night I wasn't supposed to be able to stay awake until the time Raw ended, but I was. I went to sleep. It was almost 6 a.m. and I slept for an hour and a half. So yeah, it's probably not good for me to still be awake right now. Um, but yeah, I mean, I also woke up around 4 in the afternoon, because sometimes you just do a good night in your bed that's half broken. Yeah, right. Like a spear or two are going to make Triple H uh, throw blood. Oh, talking about wrestling, um, I'm gonna do a little segment about the signs that TLC did. Oh, it's pretty good. I saw Climb Faster, very clever, very meta. Um, Sasha Banks is my waifu, despite the fact that Sasha is, she's kind of casual. She doesn't want to read subtitles. When Xavier Woods gave her some recommendations, she looked at him like he was weird. Um, so yeah, she probably watches entry level garbage, but she's still the boss, and sometimes she's ratchet. because you know that's how that works. Um, yeah, one sign that I didn't like at all. Bailey sucks. First off, why? Why the hate? And then fuck off. Really, fuck off. Real. I am. Wow. That sign pissed me off. Like, this is unwarranted. Oh god, there's a one of those. Oh, the sign of the night was raw is booty. That was wonderful. So yeah, that kinda. Oh boy, Stephanie McMahon, she looks mad. And I guess that she has her reasons to be mad. I mean, I would be mad too if my husband, yeah, that sounds weird, but it's totally legal, had been speared by some former football star. He wasn't even a star. Played for the Minnesota Vikings, Roman Reigns. Oh god, he's got a microphone. Jesus Christ, that's... I don't like it. I mean, give him a mouthpiece, please. Like, I don't know, Paul Heyman. You manage. If you manage to make me be sold on Roman Reigns, that means that you're good. Oh wow, good. So it's your daughter's birthday, and that was cringeworthy. Why, Roman? Right. No, it's not right. It's re. It's re. Da za warudo. Tokyo tomare. Anyway, yeah. So, there's not a lot of stuff. I mean, I had one class. Oh, Roman Reigns, something sharp to say. Yeah, like a C sharp. I liked him more when he was kicking people's asses and not talking. Man. Hearing Stephanie McMahon is pretty emasculating. That's a bit weird to say, but yeah. Ha! You failed, man. You failed. You failed. You're fired. I would like to see Vince McMahon, you know, because you know Vince McMahon, he's the one who makes the product being shitty as it is, but his on-screen persona is pretty damn good, as long as he refrains from doing, you know, references to his balls, I guess. That's kind of weird. I mean, the dude is nearly 80 years old and he still talks about his balls. Haha, that's the world we live in. I mean, when he's a heel, he talked about his balls. Now that he's, well, I mean, he's the boss, so I guess he's still a heel. I mean, the heelest of the heels is Kevin Dunn because he's a piece of shit and he shouldn't be in charge. Anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of things that come with going to a Prépa. First, there's the feeling of never being able to achieve anything. You know, when you see your grades and it's 7, 8, 8, 7.5, 6, 5, 9. Oh, it's 12. Well, that must have been a test of vocabulary in Latin or English or maybe Spanish. Who knows? Oh boy, those are the best notes. Oh, I mean, I'm kidding. When I was doing vocabulary test, it was often over 15 because I mean, really, you're supposed to be the elite if you cannot speak another language or three, as it turns out. Um, what are you doing? I mean, most of the English I know probably comes from TV, but I wouldn't be able to, speak properly, I guess, without uh, being forced to communicate entirely in English many hours a week because you could be expelled from the class if from the classroom if the professor heard you speak French. Didn't go the same way in Spanish because Spanish the professor knew that was our second language, so our second foreign language. So yeah, it kind of goes down the shitter pretty much. I mean, nothing personal. He's a very good professor, despite the fact that he's shit with anything that's got a screen and a keyboard. So yeah. Um, our English teacher was from Northern Ireland, and our Spanish teacher was from the region where the Prépa was. It's a very strange universe, really, because you're in a high school, so you're still with the people who are in high school. You have to be with them, but you're on another level. Like most of those people are going to the university after they graduate, and yeah, maybe they'll manage to get a little BA in sociology or psychology or something like that, and your target is the National School of Humanities or some kind of science, and I managed to get none of that because obviously that wasn't my goal. One thing that sometimes the professors, the teachers don't understand is that, well, I mean, the only reason why I'm doing that in letters and not in science is because in science there's no geography, and I am a geographer. So yeah, uh, my main teacher in second year didn't want to validate some credits because I failed his class, but I needed those credits to go on in geography. And he's like, well, you don't have the level in the classical classes, but yeah, so that kind of means you failed. Except no, I totally fucking blew the mind of my professor in philosophy. And I mean, that was easy to do. I once wrote an essay with all the first letters of each paragraph. You just lost the game, and that meant that I had to invent a couple philosophers because obviously you can just go for so long before someone sees something fishy. But my teacher of philosophy wasn't kind of dude to see that. Even my French teacher, my literature teacher, who was a big friend of the philosophy teacher, was like, well, you never gotta underestimate how foolish the people who will correct your tests will be. And that's kind of the thing I always did. When I graduated from high school, in geography, I wrote that, well, the legal economy of Florida could collapse if you have a bad year. No oranges, no tourism, and well, you only have the drugs. Oh boy, that's at least something five or six. She slapped him pretty Oh shit, Vince is coming. Oh boy, that's great news. I cannot vlog for so long. So yeah, big disappointment in my life because, well, there was this girl, and to me, she's still the most beautiful girl in the world. And yet, I totally felt she was my friend at one point, and then I kind of fucked up, I guess. So yeah, and I mean, the weather outside today was exactly the same weather as when I met her. So yeah, that's no brings up memories. Nah, it's just oh boy, it's so psychosomatic. Please stop this. What the fuck are you doing, brain? You're not supposed to bring me down. What, dude? Oh, it's overwhelming. So yeah. Uh, anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Oh, Dean Ambrose. Yeah, Dean Ambrose. Remember, 1 month ago, he was just that close to be the world heavyweight champion. And here, apparently in TLC, they said, wow, it's a dream come true. He becomes the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, sure, if he has a solid run with the title. Who am I even kidding? A solid run with the Intercontinental title. Wow, he had the US title for a year, and the only reason why he kept it was because creative didn't see anything, because, well, if he loses it, that makes the whole Shield look like shit. So yeah, I mean, at least at this point, because he's not really involved with Roman Reigns, not gonna make anyone look weak. Besides Dean, if he loses to, like, I don't know. Oh, Kevin Owens? I mean, Kevin Owens, everyone says, yeah, Kevin Owens should battle with Brock Lesnar. Dude, why? He has no title. Is it going to be just, yeah, I am a trophy hunter and you are a trophy... Wait, what? Why are they doing a face versus face match? Anyway, if Dean Ambrose manages to be one of the greats of the WWE, I will be totally okay with that. But the Intercontinental title right now, it's a joke. And it's probably going to remain a joke for quite a while. So yeah. Goodbye! Whatever.